In our previous video, we saw John using Talent Navigator to find roles by searching and creating favorites. Here we show an additional way to help John find career options. Path Builder is a powerful component of Talent Navigator that shows employees some suggested roles based on career progression definitions determined by HR. Here, for John, who is currently a sales executive, Talent Navigator is presenting him with these options as potential next steps. Some are marked as amber, some marked as green, some could also be red. The green paths are those with fewer skills gaps. Amber would be more, and red the most. You can see here the number of skill gaps for each role, what those gaps are, how big the gap is in terms of levels, and how long John could be expected to stay in the role to learn the most from it and perform at his best. If John is interested in learning about the role in more detail, then, as before, he can favorite it for later. So, let's say that John selects a sideways move into marketing and chooses the marketing executive role. He now has 3 choices: a higher step up to marketing manager or other steps into other functions. Then he picks marketing director, which was one of his favorites. He can then save this path and look at it in more detail. He decides that becoming the CEO is probably a little too unreachable right now. Now, back at his dashboard, he can see that he has a saved career path. Opening it up, he can see the roles in the path, a timeline, and as he looks at each role, it shows how many new or enhanced skills he can expect to acquire as he progresses through the roles over time. So, he is a sales executive right now and can expect to develop the 10 competencies in this role over time. Next, by moving into the marketing executive role, he will develop an additional 2 competencies. The move to marketing manager will develop his existing competencies by a total of 16 levels across them all, and then finally, once marketing director, he will develop an additional 6 levels across his competence set. These are example role profiles, and once loaded with your data on roles and skills, this tool shows people how their career can develop under their control and along paths that you wish to guide them along. The dashboard above automatically adjusts to include any roles added through career paths, yet still include influencing others as the most significant gap to close in the future. That's career planning using Talent Navigator. Easy, interactive, and informative.